Since today's Thanksgiving, I thought I'd take a minute to make a video about some of the things that I'm thankful for, and thankfully, two of those things are skateboarding and YouTube. You guys have provided me with a lot of awesome opportunities over the years, not so much recently, but back when I had my original channel, Elite Skater 08, things were actually going pretty well for a little while. I was getting free boards from NHS and getting to test some things behind the scenes, some things that I did reviews for. Namely the P2, but they also sent me all kinds of different goofy stuff, boards made with different glues and warm presses and hot presses and all kinds of just crazy stuff, which was really fun to see the difference in the durability of skateboards and things like that. So that was cool, but I've met a lot of cool people through YouTube and through skateboarding especially. Most of my friends I wouldn't have if it wasn't for skateboarding, because pretty much all of them skate or are interested in skateboarding, or maybe didn't skate when I met them, but they do now. People that I knew for literally well over a decade just randomly started skateboarding because I had done it for so many years and they thought it looked like fun, which is really cool to me that I've inspired other people to skateboard or continue to skateboard or whatever. That's cool to me, so I'm thankful for that. And I'm thankful for a lot of you guys too. If it wasn't for PJ, we wouldn't even have subscriber montages probably. We might, but they probably wouldn't look as good because he is a far superior editor to me. You know, a lot of you guys help keep me updated on interesting new news in the skateboarding industry. Thomas is really good about that. There's a couple of others. I'm gonna try to stop naming so many names. Those are the two guys that I really like. I shout out like every video, but they're, you know, really helpful to me. And there's a lot of you other guys that help out as well. But I can't name all of you because I'm really bad with names, and those guys are guys that I text like, not on a daily basis, but like once a week something happens and we have a full-blown conversation with lengthy paragraphs written about skateboarding, and that's cool to me. I'm thankful for that. You know, I wouldn't have this shop if it wasn't for skateboarding. I'm an entrepreneur by, like, in my soul. That's what I do. That's what I want to do. If I've got spare money, I'm making an investment somewhere in a small business. A couple years ago, I bought like $5,000 worth of ammunition just before everybody started freaking out about whatever the latest bug out was, and everybody was buying up a bunch of ammo. I made a ton of money on that. I paid for most of my Cadillac with that money. I bought all kinds of stuff. It was great. You know, I guess I'm thankful for people freaking out too. Yeah, there's a lot to be thankful for. Of course, there's a lot that I am not thankful for in my life as well, but that's not what this is about. This is about being positive and upbeat, and while you might not fully agree with the concept of Thanksgiving, it's always nice to give thanks. So even if you don't believe that, you know, the first Thanksgiving happened the way it did, that's okay. You're still allowed to be thankful for things, and that's cool. You should show some gratitude every now and then. You don't necessarily have to be all about it all the time, but you probably should be, because your life is going to be a lot better if you're looking at the positives rather than the negatives. So those are the few, just the very tip of the iceberg of things that I'm thankful for in skateboarding. I could go on for days about the feeling it gives you and all of the cool new things that I've learned through skateboarding that aren't even related to skateboarding necessarily, but I would have never been exposed to without it. The opportunity to help build the skate park and help, you know, local up-and-coming skateboarders. It's all great stuff. Skateboarding has done nothing but positive things in my life. You know, aside from a couple of broken bones and some headaches and the fact that I hang out with like high school kids all the time at 25 years old, which non-skaters don't really seem to understand, but that's who skates, so that's who I'm gonna skate with. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Enjoy your pumpkin pies and turkeys and hams and yams and all that crap, and save some for me. And shout me out at your Thanksgiving speech.